Hello everyone and welcome to Blackout Gaming to me. With me today is Mia. How are you doing today?
Hey GPS, I'm doing pretty great. I'm really looking forward to this cast. It's gonna be totally exciting.
Why is it going to be exciting, if I may ask?
Well, these two teams are very close in skill level. Like, my team last season scrimmed them a heck of a lot, and like they're both like incredibly tough teams with like incredibly skilled players. Like, I have a feeling it's gonna be a really close game tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if it went down to 3 maps.
Yep, so of course fair enough. It's a team we've seen before. PremTech also, they're a bit lower in the divisions. But someone is going down, and somebody is going up, or staying down. Depends.
Yep.
So for those who might not know, which team is in Prem and on the verge of falling down to Div 1, and who's in Div 1 and on the verge to go to Prem?
Yep.
Who?
Let's look a bit. Oh, it's starting. Some quick team history. Right, FE, fair enough, they used to be called Splendid Gaming. They got promoted at the start of season from Div 1 to Premiership when Daratutu dropped out. The roster so far is Jake on Medic, Marty on Heavy, Lali on Demo, Inso is a Merc from It's All Good, who finished 2nd in Prem this season, and he's on Spy. Zimmer is on NG, Sui is on Soldier, Carnifex is on Sniper, the usual is Mr. Rev, Issen is on Scout, and Ascendry is on Pyro. As for PremTech, they finished 2nd in Div 1 this season after Let's Go Bananas. And they've got Pissed on Medic, who took over from Bear, who was their main medic earlier in the season. Shadowburn, you might recognize him from GG World Played Pro, who's a Div 6 Prem team on Soldier. Cobbs on NG, Resef on Heavy, Polar Bear on Spy, Jerusalem on Scout, Siri de Santo on Pyro, Mato on Demo. Wow, mouthful, go.
Yeah, and there we go. Round started. Both teams running regular minigun. I have to say, pretty standard center position.
Sorry to interrupt, but they're calling restart because someone crashed.
Oh yeah, right. Somebody on PremTech is only 8 players. There you go.
But yeah, wow, I can't believe I said that so fast and I didn't notice that there was one person missing from the
more
server.
People missing now, yeah. That's the joys of Highlander. Are we ready to go? Yes, nope, we're not. Something happened.
Yeah, it's typical TF2 problems.
Yeah.
Now that that's team rosters and how the teams have done this season covered, who do you think are some players to watch out for? You were talking about Tizeni a bit before the stream went live.
Oh, yeah, he's a pretty good sniper. Carnifex is also pretty good. I'm not sure if he's actually an auto aim because there's like a whole deal about that, but I guess he is. I don't know. Sani is also part of Prestige, I think, which is like another sniper organization. So we got 2, I guess you could say, organized snipers who isn't part of an organization where they maybe share strategies and practice all together in the circle jerk of sniper versus sniper. So that's going to be interesting to see. Both snipers very good, of course, and this is one of the maps where you can actually, like, nobody ever believes me, you could actually run Huntsman on some of the points here on defense, and it's actually better than the regular stock rifle if you use it correctly. But I doubt we will ever see that.
I think I casted an official earlier this season. I can't remember. I think it was Div 1? Or, no, I think it was Stacked maybe. Or maybe I watched it. But anyway, I think Rue is using it and it was actually quite amusing. He also used it on Badwater.
Yeah, that's like, I like to call it the Ruhi opening, the same way like the defense on the C point. I like to call it the Musa defense because he was like one of the first people to really pull that off. But yeah, what Ruhi does is he's really creative. Like, he does things that you would never ever expect, and sometimes it works. Like what he did on Badwater, for anyone who might not have seen that game, is that he started out with the Huntsman on offense and just spammed arrows to where the medic would usually be hiding, making them very nervous.
Yes, indeed. And now the game is finally starting. So let's take a look at where, I think it's PremTech who are defending first. Let's see where they're going to build.
Yeah. So, there we go. Same spot as before, I guess. It's only that they moved it forward last time. I have a soldier whipping the engineer into shape, of course. Doesn't make him build faster, but I guess it's good for moral support. Both teams running Medigun. Any shenanigan loadouts? Not as far as I can see. It looks pretty... What?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Mato is a demo man and he's running the pain train on defense. That makes absolutely no sense. Why would you take...
I think he forgot to switch loadout, to be honest.
Yeah, that is not gonna help him because he's gonna die 10% faster to bullets because he's wearing that item, so yeah.
Yes, he is. But anyway, the sentry gun is slightly far forward. Shadowburn's doing an aggressive hold as well to Zenny there on B. Wow, they're really not letting B be capped at all. In fact, the whole team is at B. There's absolutely no congestion of A whatsoever. Still being one of Splendid's stronger maps, they surprise beat stacked on it at the start of the season. So they're obviously betting for this to work in their favor. Now it looks like the fair enough combo want to rotate here through through E even. However, Jeruso is watching the door right now, and he's going to call out that they're pushing through there. He might go down. He's got some mad milk up in, so they're going down after he tries to get a sap on the sentry. But Jeruso and Shadowburn both going down. There's absolutely no flank right now for PremTech, so they're in trouble.
Kind of E contestation here coming out. Zimmer here putting the gun in not one of the best spots here. I would like to see it being build closer to either if he's not going to pick it up again. But yeah, it looks like they're going for some sort of early E rush here. Uber coming in from PremTech, and oh, actually heavy falls to the ground there. Marty going down from fair enough. They do have capture time, but Tsani here with the Machina headshot taking him out. No scout on the point allowed, and they just need to get some more people on the point here because they're wasting some time. And this is like the risky thing of doing when you try and go for an E rush like this, is that you have a lot of players, but you're not capping.
Yeah, what PremTech did with the Uber was they focused the point. Like, there's not much FE can do if they didn't have people on the point to cap, but they still have that level 3 there around the point, and because of that, PremTech moved off B, and that means that the scout is capping B. That was very, very amazing distraction play there by Fair Enough. The sentry gun is still there, Zimmer still keeping up. Jake there went down though, as it was Rango. Druso ran in and took the shot of him. He finally goes down to some amazing fights from Lali. It looks like PremTech have jumped back in to defend B. It's very, very well played by them.
Yeah, and also Fair Enough hasn't been able to capture the first point yet even, so looking pretty good for them. No E-cap. They do have some presence here, but they're not capping, and as long as they're not capping, they can just stay there all the time that they want. Counter snipe here by Carnifex taking down Tsani. And what is the Red Engineer doing? He is in a lot of trouble right now. He's actually being denied doing anything, and down he goes to a headshot. I think actually just keeping him alive there would have been more beneficial, just to like waste his time. But yeah, there you go.
PremTech are in trouble now. They're only about 4 up. They only 3 up right now. And Jake here has got 50%. Oh my god, Piss drops towards backstab from Inso. Inso takes out Mato as well. I'm sorry, that was way too exciting. I think I stumbled on my words. But anyway, it looks like they're jumping onto the E point right now. And Zimmer still has a level 3 there, covering the spawn for them.
Oh, look at this. Lolly here. Oh, double teleporter. I mean, running out of spawn kill there. Sticking up that door. Pyro is going to try an air blast, but yeah, it's going to take a while for it to get through there because air blast doesn't actually remove the bombs. As he goes around on the side there, the Pyro from PremTech. But they do have a soldier on E here, and they have the sentry in the back, so nice pipes coming in there, though. I mean, stickies doing a lot of damage there, and Marty going down, falling down to the pit, his body at least.
Yeah, Mato there going on the D, blocking the point just in time. That point is very well capped. Jake there has full Uber advantage right now, and he's holding Marty on the point. He's trying to heal Issen as best that he can, and you can see Tzeni there is trying to score some shots from one. It looks like there's going to be an Uber exchange there in the connector, and there's a pause. It's probably a pause after the round right now. I think I can predict that it's going to be capped, although you're not always sure. However, like Sui has got the point almost nearly capped, and that is a very good time to have so far.
Yeah.
Oh, unpause.
Yeah, Uber going on the point. They still haven't captured it yet. Let's just take a look here. Refresh the point. Yeah, nobody's actually on the point right now. The soldier going back. The HUD's a bit messed up, but that will fix itself in time here. Carnifex taking out any being on the low ground. It's not where you want to be in a dual match here. Isun on the point. Taking a lot of damage, going to go and grab this health back and go right back on it. Yeah, there we go. Back on a point he goes, and look at the amount of dead players for the defenders. And nice sticky up of the spawn doors, resupply, denying that logistic of respawning defenders. Oh, nice work of the Scorch up there, actually trying to launch them off there, but nice time, 425. That is a pretty good time.
Yeah, that is a really amazing time. Like, I've never seen them carry so fast. Inso there, like, it got called there by Artiku, who was in the STV, and he did actually do a heck of a lot of work. Like, if he hadn't dropped Pista Mato there, then they might not have gotten such a ferocious hold on E.
Yeah. So now, of course, it's been switched. Now, Maito's Pain Train will actually come into fruition, so That is nice for him. Let's see, Lolly, is he running? He's also running the pain train on defense. What?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe maybe they just forget.
Yeah,
Like-
but at this level of play, you shouldn't. It's kind of
Maybe
like
someone will
it's
tell
like,
them now. Maybe we've saved them some extra
it's
damage
like, you know,
by
preparing
pulling
for a
out.
marathon and then you show up with your shoes untied. You know, it's like kind of like that. You can still run fast, but you know your shoes are
Mission
untied.
begins in 10
Anyway, we got Inso here in a good spot. He's going to be able to spot anything that comes out of A here. And are they going to be contesting on A? Some contesting on A, some on B.
Yeah, Zimmer's got his sentry gun built far back on B, so they're obviously going to put up a tiny bit of defense on A. You can see the combo there from FE. That's Marty and Lali are holding up top right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, they're just going to back out of there. The defender's just going to let them have A. That's kind of like the standard meta as of right now. Inso going down.
Yeah.
And they're just going to capture that point nice and easy.
And the
let's-
combo from FE now are rotating over to the B spawn. You can see that Carnifex was holding very, very aggressive, very far forward. He's not quite covered by his team yet. Actually, looks like the FE combo have actually rotated to look at the A connector. Oh my god, the Lali has stickies there. Oh man, I wonder if it's been called out or not. There's like a good 5 stickies on top of the exit sign, and Shadowburn may or may not die.
Well, let's take a look here. I don't think they haven't been spotted yet, so just are waiting to go A. Oh, nope, they're not going to go in there. They have no idea that the stickies are there, though.
Yeah, it looks
insane.
like they're actually going to rotate through drop down. Yep, not Splendid, PremTech they are rotating through drop down. Splendid have realized this, they got called out, and now they're rotating to meet them as well. Oh, Mayto's got some early stickies, he hasn't popped yet. Jake has popped the Uber first, he's on 23 health. Sunry's doing his best tonight, this Uber. Inso and Sweeberg go down, however Zimmer Sentry still stays strong. Mato there jumping in, takes out Zimmer. However, Restuff and Swedish Santa, oh my god, the entire combo from PremTech just went down. That's a very, like, good hold there by FE. They managed to hold that on by the tip of their tongues.
Yeah, and a nice distraction, I guess, harass here. E-harass is what this is. They have a lot of capture time on it, too. Soldier going down, they have a level 3 here, but look at the amount of red coming out, just completely annihilating that Wrangled Sentry. And the engineer has to get out of there.
Yeah, Polar Bear there, taking out Ascendary as Ascendary throws people off into the pit there. He blocked the point. Oh my god. Zenny there standing on the other side. And he just managed to snipe Lali in spawn. Gets gunned down by Inso. But Swede there also doing a jump. He takes out the combo there from PremTech. And Swedish Santa is alone on the B point, capping it by himself.
Yeah. Juso, is that what you call the scout for
Juso.
PremTech? Yeah, Juso. Grabbing that health pack, and yeah, he's gonna have some control on that flank area and be able to assist his team somewhere there, if possible.
Yeah, Swedish Santa's in a bad place right now. He's stuck in the connector. However, Mato has the B spawn stickied up very well as the rest of PremTech captured a point. They probably shouldn't have tried to contest B since that was way too far capped and they didn't have any eyes on it.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that Zenny is running the Machina, though. That's an interesting choice. Always giving away his position whenever he's shooting, but I guess he wants to scare them off. Might be the challenge there. Other than that, it's pretty standard analogs for both teams here. Nothing out of the ordinary, except a quick fix here from Piste.
Yeah, he's gonna... Ooh, oh my god, Mato is jumping, he can't get anyone. He gets Carnifex, but then he gets denied by Ascendary. And now you can see that, wow, Inso is causing a lot of havoc. He takes out Recess, and this leaves Piss with no one on the point. Lali has put some stickies up, and there is a Wrangled level 1 sentry. Zimmer's doing his best, but he does need some team support, otherwise he's not going to stay up. You can see that Juice is trying to jump onto point, but he's taking way too much damage right now. Piss healing everyone up with the quick fix. But it looks like FE have gone full flank, and they've pushed all the way by A, by the teleporter, and they're telefarming
Pain
people.
train bringing the pain to the medic. Pista goes down, courtesy of Lolly. That was a nice kill indeed. No medic for the attackers, and that means just a stronger defense for the defenders here. Only 40 seconds left on the clock here. This is looking pretty grim for PremTech.
Yes, it is. I don't think they can cap it because it's only 30 seconds with 5 times on the point is the time it takes to cap the E point on Steel, if I recall correctly. So I'm gonna call a premature first round win to FE.
Yeah, that was very well played by them. They were basically just waiting for the clock to run out here as the round goes on. I have to reconnect to the server as well when this round resets because somebody wasn't playing their class when I connected, so my tools of spectating are messed up, so I have to just do that. But yeah, no big surprise there, judging by their defense. And fair enough, taking the first point there.
Mm.
So yeah, what do you think of that first match we saw there?
Well, I'd say it was fairly one-sided in FE's favor. There wasn't really a point. The only point when they didn't really have control of the map was when both E and B were being pressured, and PremTech managed to cap off B. But aside from that, they had full control of the map.
Yeah, and for anybody wondering, PremTech are the guys in Division 1, and fair enough, are in Prem.
Yes.
So PremTech is not in Prem just yet, so they're basically fighting. So it's the guys who were supposed to win are winning, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, like, if Fair Enough were in Div 1 this season, like, Div 1 would have been, like, a heck of a lot closer. Like, it was, I don't know, like, it was quite fortunate for both us and PremTech that they got moved up, in my opinion.
So now, new round, I think it's a mirror of what we just saw. We're gonna have fair enough defending, right? So we switch, yes, there we go, switching the teams. So now we're gonna have Zimmer build defense here, and let's see if PremTech is able to do something, because they've played against them one round. They've played against this defense already, so maybe they have learned from their mistakes. Let's take a look at the red demo man, Lolly. Do you want to do a bet if he's running the pain train or not?
You seem very concerned with the demo man, Nelly.
He's actually running the caber right now.
Oh, well, I like the caber, so it's a good choice.
Let's see with the blue demo man. Is he running? He's running a pain train still. Yeah, that makes sense because you know extra capture time helps. Is the blue soldier also? Yeah, blue soldier's also running the pain train there, so they're going for a lot of capture time. Might actually go for a rush here since both the jumper classes are wearing that pain train. And what it does is that you make, instead of capturing at 1 time, it captures at 2 times. It's similar to a scout.
So it looks like Fair Enough are going to do the whole they did last round, where they give a bit of congestion for the first point, but they don't commit to the defense of it.
Yeah, we got Inso in a good spot here. Spots everything. Spots the sniper, Tseni. That's the ambassador. Yeah, I think, Tseni heard that. Definitely they know he's there, but usually nothing's going to go down. They might lose a spy here on the, like, Inso. Well, he might get spotted, but they definitely know he's there. And, oh. Yeah, he won't be able to do much. Just basically just watch what's going on and tell his team if they're where they're going. That's like the only thing he can do.
Yeah, it looks like PremTech got calls that they were gonna try and go through the doors by A again, so now it looks like the combo, that's Recef and Swedish Santa, have gone by a drop down of a Piss. Is Piss following them? It doesn't look, he does finally follow them made to, ooh, that was a window there in which they could have gotten picked off. Recef there is slightly dangerous right now, 300.
There we go. First engagement coming in here. Uber versus Wrangled Sentry. Pyro in the right spot. Spy coming in there. Nice zap on the Sentry, and it goes down. Very well played there. So now they just need to regroup and attack before the Sentry goes back up again. And Recef getting taken out despite wearing the Fists of Steel.
Yeah, Swedish Santa there was hiding onto the point, and he sort of jumped out and he did a extinguished shake basically. That was very well played. I felt that FE held the Uber a bit too long there. Like, Sui already jumped in and forced the Uber early. Like, they didn't need to milk it like quite as much.
Yeah, and they had a level 3 sentry that they were going to use on the E point, but that got taken care of by Inso. And are both the spies running the same loadouts? Are they running Dead Dragon? No, he's actually running Cloak and Dagger and Spicicle, so that's a difference there between Inso. Oh, Inso is in a good spot right now. As long as the Pyro isn't good at spy checking. Oh my god. Oh, goes for the stab, misses! Oh, that was so close. And then he goes down. Probably gonna write Valve an angry email because hit registration, blah blah blah.
Pissed here is at a 50% Uber advantage right now, and it looks like they've popped it off quite early. It looks like Mate is gonna stick at the spawn. Oh my god, Jake got a bit too close.
Oh, Mito almost goes, not going in the hole. He is fine for now.
Piss there went into the... Oh no, he didn't go into her. He managed to get gunned down by Lali. Not Lali, Marty and Lali at the same time. Oh wow. That would have gone really, really, really well for PremTech if they just managed to keep people up.
Mito just fell to his death as he tried to jump onto the point there. Not really sure what happened. And bomber
That was
and scout.
Prem level strafing. I'll have you know, GPS.
PremTech, okay. PremTech went down there. It seems like they're having troubles like contesting E here, so they might just go for an alphabetical push here. That might be the better choice for them right now.
Yeah, at the moment Jake has about a 15% Uber advantage, so he should be able to hold on to this point fairly easily. It looks like the sentry gun has rotated to the connector there, and the PremTech have picked up on this and they've rotated the combo over to the B point, so there should be a easy B cap right now because that spawn is being sticked up very well by Mato.
Zimmer is very exposed right now. He's just carrying his gun, not really sure what he's doing. He's spending a lot of time here. Oh, he's just going to put it up on E there. I guess they're guessing that PremTech is going for some sort of E-rush, but I think they should just definitely go for an alphabetical push instead of going to E. Just take E at last and just get all the other points and shut off spawn points and stuff like that.
Yeah, and now it looks like FB are holding in lobby at the moment. They've got Fuluba and Pistis coming up to Fuluba himself. And PremTech are gonna push via the BE connect, it seems. Resef is already rotating over to C right now. They're being met though by the flank from FE. Isn't there going down? Polar Bear there getting spotted out. Is Piss gonna get forced by Sui from underneath? No, he isn't.
Intense sniper battle here. Nobody's winning yet though, they're just kind of looking at each other through the wall. Uber exchange here on the C point after it's been captured. Oh, Blue Heavy Marty caught out of position here. And oh no, the Blue Medic is in a lot of trouble. Gets taken out by Ascendary. Ascendary. Is it Ascendary?
Ascendary. But anyway, Ubers should be even there. Actually, no, Ubers are definitely even. And that is actually not a bad time. 4 minutes for free capture points is definitely not shabby at all. Like, FE weren't quick enough to rotate over to C, and they popped the Uber just a tad too late for that, and they just didn't have enough people with them.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't respond to the call from their flank as fast as possible. Anyway, Shadowburn there is pressuring the combo over on D right now. Lali, they're getting picked up. You can see lots of FE are bleeding around the sides right now. Jake is sticking around with Marty, and it looks like they're going to try and hold back lobby. Zimmer there has level 3 on last right now. However, there is a mini sentry underneath in sewer to try and help contest the point.
Yeah, and it looks like Carnifex is getting the better of Zany as well, so it looks like he's winning the sniper battles. Not really sure what Zany can do for a sponsor. GG Pro here taking out, well, that Shadowburn rather, excuse me, taking out Zimmer, and with the help of his spy takes on the sentry too. Very well bombed there. Absolutely worth it as they're going to go and actually go for an E-push here after capturing C. Oh, here comes the spy. Gets the stab on Reset. That is Inso doing the work. Getting the heavy, and oh, nice headshot by Inso. Also off-costing as a sniper sometimes with that ambassador of his.
Yeah. Oh man, FE in trouble right now. The medic and the demo have got 10 seconds left to respawn, and there's already 2 times on the point and 3 times on D. Ascender is doing so much work defending that point right now. They crit flare Shadowburn. He's doing so much work. Swedish Santa though has Zimmer in the face. They're gonna cap off D right now and block off these spawn doors. So unless no, they're contesting it, and they've Ubered on the point, meaning they can't cap it. Piss, you have to flash it off. He doesn't flash it off. Like, doesn't flash off Mato.
Too much red there, though, to flash it. I guess they want to be safe, but they can easily just go and cap it. Oh, look at this nice sandwich here with a combo. Mato here making tomatoes with his of his enemy team. Wow, just a bunch of splattery mess there. As there is a lot of capture time on both D and E. And yeah, lots of work here being done, and a lot of players down for the defenders, and that's going to be the first round. With the 6 minutes and 34 seconds here going to PremTech.
Wow, 6.5 minutes is a fairly decent time. The average time you see on Steel is about like 7 to 8, 7.5 minutes, I'd say. Although, like, because Steel is such a, let's call it unusual map. Like, it's not, you know, you would see sometimes 2.5 minute capture times or 12.5 minute capture times.
It's like a map where you always have 2 choices. You know, you can either push whatever point is open, or you can push E. That's like the 2 choices you have. Which is, you know, adds a bit more depth and a bit more strategy than just, you know, regular payload maps where you just push the bomb and it's just like one continuous attack, defend process. Here you can vary a bit more, and teams with like quick reaction time and, you know, good judgment can really capitalize on this map. So now teams have been switched. We got PremTech on the defenders. There is currently a match point for this map to fair enough, if they beat this time, they win this map. And I think it's a best of 2 map, best of 3, I think. Just the 3 maps.
Yeah. This is going to be a long cast, HiGPS. I can feel it already. But anyway, so it looks like PremTech are doing a hold that is a bit more passive. You can see Cobbs has got a teleporter entrance by his sentry, and his sentry built back by the max ammo pack as per usual. I don't think there's really any defense that they've put on A. No, they haven't really got anyone on A right now. It should be a free cap, therefore fair enough.
I just wonder where his teleporter exit is. That's the thing I'm looking for right now. So we have it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's his exit there. So he's looking to pick up and remove his sentry when he things get too dicey. That's always a risky move, though. Is he running the... Yeah, he's running the Rescue Ranger, too, so he's putting very much a lot of emphasis on his gun there to do a lot of the work for him. So let's see, pretty standard. We've seen this before. Soldiers exchanging sweet coming out of top. No soldier for the defenders just now. Only casualties so far. And they haven't spotted. Sniper's not watching the hallway here, so it's actually just to go through there. No sticky traps on the exit sign either, so yeah, this is looking... they could probably capitalize on this. Get a nice flanker if they're going for a B push instead of like an E rush, but we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try and do the same thing they did last round. Swede is rotating over to the point. Oh man.
Oh
Swede
man.
Santa, they're going down.
Polar also took down the level 3 gun of Zimmer. They're actually gonna move the level 3 to the B point, but that got shut down by the spy here. Rubik exchange here as well. Oh, Issen here actually doing a bit of a work here, taking on the sniper as well as they just chew through here. Oh, that could have gone really terrible for Marty, but he survives. Oh, scout action, not going to be enough. Scout goes down.
Oh, mate is behind them.
Oh.
Mate is respawned. Oh, he got shot out by Marty. Marty gets like a 6k or something. I don't know. It's really
Yeah, Marty is on a lot of work. He is truly a bear. Look at those masculine muscles carrying that minigun. He's doing so much work. And look at the amount of dead players just really going to respawn here in about 10 seconds. There's going to be a big wave. And,
Sorry about the laughter. Lali piped Swedish Santa in the face and then backed off and fell into the pit. But anyway, that's 4 times on the point right now from Fair Enough. They've got the spawn door trap down pretty far as well, and they've got connector held by Essendon. This is going to be really hard for them to break down. They've also
look
got
at
B
this
being capped off.
positioning, man. Carnifex is exactly where he needs to be. And he's going to be able to do... It's going to be so hard to hit the way he jump counts out of the scope there. And they also capture B, which shuts off the spawn. Now Carnifex is a bit exposed here. It's actually on the enemy side here, but they do cap it. And the first map goes to Fair Enough. Quite convincingly so.
Wow, that was an amazing push there by FE. It made up for the abysmal defense that they did in the earlier round. But that was a really just amazing push.
Yeah, let's take a look at the last stats there from that round. Let's see, yeah, Lolly, Marty doing a lot of damage. Top kills, Marty and Swede. Not that many kills, though, because it wasn't all that much of a round. Both snipers getting the amount of kills. Shadow Burn, I think. That's the guy that did a lot of work as well, the soldier. Yeah, so that steal, it can be a very varied map. It doesn't necessarily show the results of who is necessarily a better team overall, because it's a map a lot of players dislike, because you have choices. They like how maps like, you first recap this one, and then this one, and then we're done.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the logs, and it looks like, wow. For the first round there, FE had 70 kills to PremTech's 44, and for the second round, like, the scores were a bit more even, like, FE had 58 to 44, but they definitely outfragged and out-DM'd the enemy team there. Who would you say was man of the map for you for Steel HiGPS?
I actually don't have any man of the map because they all played together so well as a unit. So I think the team was just overall pretty good. Like, for me, it's hard to... Like, nobody really stood out. Everybody just did what they were supposed to do, and they did it well. It's like, you can't... I can't actually pick one, and neither for the other team as well. I couldn't get a good fix on what they were doing wrong, because, you know, it's Steel. It's hard to get a good overview, especially when the rounds aren't this long. But, yeah, this is well execution, and, like, they had, like, a Marty. Like, the engagement... I guess Marty... If I have to pick a favorite, just based on the last play where he just got so many kills, and he was, like, barely surviving, he was killing people left and right, yeah. I guess I have to go with Marty.
For Fair Enough, I'm going to give it to Sandry for blocking the point and saving his team, like, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like, especially on the defense round.
Pyros don't get enough of love when they do work that's like, hey, guys, I, air blasted them off the point, bought ourselves, like, a minute, like, good. Let's favor the spy who got a backstab once. Yeah. Badwater, that is that was PremTech's pick, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, this
same man?
was PremTech's pick.
Yeah. And who was the first map pick? That was that fair
That
enough?
was, yeah, fair enough's pick.
Okay, so we're
And-
starting to see a bit of diversion from what happened in the Premier playoffs, if you ever watched that. Basically, what happened is that whatever map the first people picked, they lost on their maps. Like, they would lose on the map they picked. So we will see here. Of course, Badwater, you call it the cookie cutter.
Yes, it is
I
a
also call
very
it the-
cookie cutter map.
Yeah, I also call it the cookie cutter. Not entirely sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure it means, like, standard of something. It's
It
basic,
means, yeah,
like,
it means
if-
that it's very standard, very well.
Yeah. Like, if
often
all
played.
the maps were, you know, paper, this would be the format A4, is what this map would be. It's that standard and used, played to death. Everybody loves it, and it's like a clear. Unlike Steel, it's very clear what you have to do during the situation. It's like, depending on how badly you lose A, you usually just go for defend C. You never really bother with the roof. That's kind of like the current meta because the distance between A and B is so short, and bombers can easily get up there and shut down the engineer. So it's kind of rare to see the holds, and we're starting to see like people really hurling towards the C point as soon as they get A to just deny that sentry. Because this is what I like to call the Musa hold. The engineer I saw first do this very well. You put the sentry here and a dispenser in the stairwell, and there's no way a spy can get up to you without you knowing. So that is a really, really strong build there. So it's like, if you lose A, just build a sentry here and hold it, because this point here, the C point, is extremely hard to push if that sentry's up and everybody's in proper position. Like, it's next to impossible for a sniper to get a pick on a medic because he's always hiding behind the walls, and the spy, same thing, and it's just an extremely good spot to be in.
Yeah.
So we will see if that comes into play here. Of course, that does not work if the sentry does not get to level 3. That's like the whole thing, that's like the race.
I actually don't really like Badwater as a map, to be honest. I don't really like payload maps like that often in Highlander, because the last point of like all payload maps is like so hard to push.
Yeah.
Like the Badwater one especially. I think like the best push through last is like through trash. But like a lot of teams, like
What is trash for
Yeah.
those who might not know? Is
trash. Trash is okay. You know when you're pushing last, and you can push through map room main, or you can go trash, which is down the left-hand side. It's called trash
Oh, yeah.
because there's a bunch of tires in the yard.
that? Alright. Yeah. In the finals, they pushed through with trash there, and it didn't really work out for them, so... Yeah. It's pretty hard. You need to, like, know exactly what to do, and you need to get a good read on what your opponents are doing, because if your opponents are bluffing, like, oh yeah, we have this much health, and we know, we have this and we have that, and they actually don't. It's like, just based on positioning and what they do, because sometimes I think Marty is very good at bluffing, because he had low health as well, and he was acting like he didn't, and people were reacting to him as if he didn't have low health, which is pretty good. It's hard to do that in Highlander when everybody calls out who's weak and who's not.
I just got a message from Kikautu there, and apparently regarding the popularity of Badwater, Europeans play Badwater twice as much as the second most played map. I don't know what the second most played map is, and apparently Europeans play Badwater twice as much as Americans play it.
Okay. Guess we just really love Badwater then. And it looks like are we starting? Do we have a pause? Looks like we have a pause.
Oh yeah, that's usually odd. Like you don't usually get a pause in setup time, so I'm guessing it might be server lag.
Yeah, I'm not
Because
sure.
if there's a pause in setup time, teams would usually restart.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm also watching my the logs here, and it doesn't say that like the round has started or anything, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Also, the players decided to go. Let's see, are all the players offline? Yeah. Anyway, this is like if you watched cats before, you know exactly what you're getting right here, like in terms of sentry positioning and strategies in the beginning.
Oh, I got a message from Kikautu, and apparently the server has actually died.
All right. Well, I'll stand back while we fix this.
But yeah, so
So until we get this sorted, I think we're just gonna go back and play some music, and we will be back when the game starts. And we are back, and the round has just again started. Sorry for that little delay there. Server crashes and all that stuff, but yeah, here we go. It's actually match point to Fair Enough here, who's currently in the red. We will be defending the first round. On Badwater, it's going to be Zimmer, the engineer, Rescue Ranger, Festive Wrangler, Southern Hospitality. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Pretty standard. And oh, this is an interesting sentry spot. We're starting to. I remember I saw this in the finals.
Yeah, it's a slightly more forward spot to give the medic a bit of extra protection.
Yeah. And earlier we mentioned Ruhi doing some huntsman work, and what he did with the huntsman is that he was standing here, where I'm shooting out, and he was shooting the arrows all the way up here and trying to hit the medic. That was basically what he was doing. And I think that's like a reasonable thing you can do in the beginning as a blue sniper, because in the beginning there really isn't a lot for you to do. Let's look at Lolly. Is he running? He's running Caber. Good. Frying pan from Mato. No paint trade, because we're not playing steel. And here we go. Both teams on regular Uber. Things are looking very, very standard right now.
Oh, PremTech, they're getting... No, that's just a dead ring being struck by the stickies on the cart. And you can see that any early cliff peak there by Mate has been promptly denied by that forward sentry. Its position has been called out though. Mate has got some very decent sticks on it right now.
What? Resef just single-handedly just went up and was like, oh, there's a sentry here? Yeah, I'll kill it. And just immediately obliterated it. That was a bit of a mistake. Oh! Mato dropped! Jake here, no more Uber, and, well, Zany got a snipe on the sniper, but I don't think that really matters, man. That you don't have a sniper because you don't have a medic either. Wow,
yeah.
Wow, that was an excellent first push there coming out of PremTech. Definitely seeing why they picked this map.
Yeah, PremTech like pushed well, and like Fair Enough had like a pretty bad hold. I'm not quite sure about like that forward sentry spot. Like, I think if you hold the sentry that far forward, you've got to hold your flank a bit further forward as well, and not give them so much space. Like, you've got to put their flank right up by their spawn, and they kind of didn't do that. And now because of this, they've lost roof. They have to build that third right now. And Zimmer's again put it in a slightly odd position. He's put it at near the top of the slope, so it's being covered a bit by the slope. The Uber has been popped early right now by Mato. They still have a huge Uber advantage right now. They've got... And Jake now has 70% Uber advantage, but they should be able to catch a second with ease.
This is crucial. The sentry has to go up, and he has to get a dispenser in the stairs. That is what Zimmer has to do. Is there a dispenser in the stairs? No, there is not. And he just has to do that, otherwise the spy's going to go up there. So let's see, he just needs some more metal, I guess, and he's going to go. Yeah, here he goes. He's going to go and build it. Yep, there we go. Can the spy pass through when you flip it like this? I'm not sure. Anyway.
Lolly there taking out Juso, meaning that the momentum of PremTech will be slowed right now. Yeah. And especially with Pist only coming up to about 70% Uber advantage, we should be able to see some sort of push coming in soon. However, Zimmer there does have a level 3 in the window, and with Shadowburn and Zenny both going down from the flank, this will prove harder for PremTech to push.
Yeah.
Point 3 is like... Sorry, can't continue.
I was
about to say...
I was about to say, not having a sniper when Carnifex is sniping is a pretty big deal. So you also need a way to deal with him. And he's also wearing the Razorback, meaning spies can't stab him. You know, he's hard to get to. So let's see.
Uber popped very early through main there by PremTech. Mato there's going to get gunned down, and so is Shui Desanta. Zenny there getting picked off as well. That push was catastrophic for PremTech.
Yeah, they're still holding. Cart's not moving. They have a soldier here with a direct hit trying to get the sentry, but, you know, without the proper team support, that gun is going to stay there. And this is why this spot is so strong and so hard to deal with once that gun goes up. But we're going to see here if a Shadowburn is going to be able to do so. Nope, he's being pressured by Lolly as well, who's in a very good spot for a demo man, I have to say. His positioning is pretty good.
Yes, it really is. Wow, Pista has been building Uber a lot faster than Jake right now. He's coming up to an 18% Uber advantage at the moment. And with Inso and Sui going down from the flank, if Piss pushes, like on the dot, he could have had this, but they didn't realize that how much Uber advantage they had, so Jake will be able to get it in time.
Sniper battle on the sides here. Nobody really coming out on top. Takes a while for them. They're shooting and jumping and nobody's hitting each other. Zany trying to get some other picks here. Oh! Drops Jake. Down he goes. No more medic for the defenders, and here comes the Uber for the attackers. And yeah, they also got the gun there as well. Nice work. Very well executed push there. They got the picks they needed at the right time.
I actually think FB held the Uber too long. Like they popped as soon as they got out of bridge room.
Yeah.
If FB like just popped the Uber as soon as they did on the Pyro, who was standing close to the medic, then they could have easily like denied the Uber. The sentry might have gone down, but they could have held on to third.
Yeah.
Like because they did have the better Uber, and now because of that.
Is that what you call like getting greedy with holding your Uber? Is that what you call it? Yeah.
Yes.
Just a little bit longer. We can hold it just a little bit longer. Oh no, we can't. That's pretty much how it goes. So yeah, looking pretty good for PremTech right now. They, I guess they have some momentum, but they're just being really passive. I mean, they can just go and push the cart. There isn't all that much. I mean, there's a sniper in the back, and there's a heavy, and oh, soldier bombing here. Oh.
Yeah, Marty there getting so caught out. Like Jake had a huge 50% Uber disadvantage, and Marty walks all the way up to choke by himself. This is where he goes down. A sentry there going down as well. The sentry's going to go down. This is very bad. Effie need to get some height advantage and push back. Cobbs has a wrangled mini sentry up top. That's going to prove horrible. And at the moment, Effie are only 3 people up. They've got 2 respawns in just now, but PremTech have got so much momentum. I doubt they can do much to stop this cart.
No, it's just too much blue. And we have an Uber here, but Jake is being pushed in the corner, and we have a heavy with the fists on the cart. Nah, it looks like they might be stabilizing, actually. Nice comeback there. However, the cart is dangerously close. We have a spy here pressuring. Oh, no, soldier ninja cap! Oh, GG, well played, pro Shadowburn. I can see why you were in that team, because that was very well played indeed. It was just like...
Yeah. I really thought that
one.
He had it. Yeah, he did. He like I didn't even see where he jumped from, but that was really great. Like that was a massive hero play there.
Yeah, I mean that's like he gets it, man. Like just push the cart and you win. Like, you don't need to kill him. And that was a bit of a mistake from the defenders that they didn't properly stay on the cart. Like everybody just left it there when it was so dangerously close. So let's see here what they decide to do. More of an orthodox sentry spot here.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Coming out of PremTech.
Yeah. They've got 5 minutes to hold this, and that's a pretty decent time. The average time you see on Badwood is about 6 minutes 30.
Yeah, and for those wondering, what time is the roll? Isn't it like 2 minutes something? 1:30? Something like that.
Fastest time I've personally capped Badwater is like 2 minutes 30, although that was like once in a blue moon. All the other times have been 6 to 7 to 8 minutes.
Yeah, so it's a pretty darn good time. So that doesn't allow, fair enough, to do a lot of mistakes here. So let's see how they decide to do this opening. Nobody pushing the cart as of yet. They just have an engineer looking at it. Just removing all the stickies. There we go. Soldier going down, Zimmer going down. Let's take a look. Spy gets spotted, no zapping for a little bit. The engineer can rest easy. And, yeah. Fair enough, he's not being as aggressive as the other team was, but we have the soldier on a direct hit here, and with the sniper, yeah, this is a very potent combo here. He's going to be able to do some damage to the sentry. Oh, nice meat shield here by the heavy, actually taking a couple of rockets for the sentry, then going back to the dispenser. Really well team play there.
Yeah, very, very well played. And you can see that both medics still have full Uber. Jake is going to tunnel right now with his combo though. Has he been spotted out? Oh, Mato there has got some sticks at the end of tunnel. Do they know this? Is he gonna drop Lolly? Lolly's definitely spotted out the stickies. He's putting some pressure onto the sentry right now, and it's actually being rescue ranged away. I think either that or it's gone down. Yeah. Because I can't see it anymore.
Oh,
that's
they're going for a ballsy roof hold here. This is interesting. This could backfire horribly if they're not careful. But they have the combo. Oh, what? Lolly takes down Mito. That is no demo man, and you need those stickies. Lolly. You absolutely need those stickies there, and they lost the sentry as well. There's only a level 1 just currently being built, and this is not looking good for them. And the sentry's been spotted already. Yeah, if the sniper just, the sentry's down. Yeah, and now goes the engineer as well, Carnifex, and now is the opportunity for Fair Enough to just keep this momentum going. I mean, these Uber will buy them some time, but as soon as they get their little death ball together, it's going to be pretty tough to deal with. Hey, look at this. We got a nice Juso here. He's actually in a very good spot for a flanking scout. He might be able to pick off the sniper, and he needs to get every kill he can get. I'm going to go in his camera. Nope, runs into a mini sentry. He's going to be battling this heavy and takes him out actually with 13 health. That's a nice little pick there. Trading a scout on defense for an offensive heavy. Absolutely worth it, and he's still alive.
Yep, that second point capture there, that was all Lali. He used the rest of the Uber to jump onto roof and do so much damage. that it just left PremTech bleeding. And right now, Meta there has got some stickies over the tracks right now. Oh, Tzeni getting taken down by a fantastic headshot there from Inso. The flank from PremTech is down right now, so they could easily put some pressure there and take out Shadowburn by himself. The Uber has been popped very early. Pierce there hasn't got Uber yet. They've got to take up Pierce with this. It looks like they're just pushing them back right now. Meta there getting caught out with his pants down, getting trapped. Shadowburn's behind them, but he's been caught out. 2 minutes left to capture last, because they're going to catch this point really easily. Oof, wow, this is close.
They got a lot of momentum here. However, Piste does have a full Uber, so they have at least 8 seconds of they can do whatever they want. But so much aggression here coming out of Fair Enough. This is looking pretty tough. They have the Uber popped here. Pyro in the front. Oh no! It's actually going to disconnect the medic from the rest of the team here. Pyro's here to help, and oh, Pyro starts away.
Marty there with a flank. That was very, very well played there by Sendry. And then Marty like sort of jumping in and hiding in that small room. That was very well played. No heals at the moment for PremTech. We know that they're just going to take it down at the moment. Wow, PremTech are only 2 up right now. 1 up. It's just Shadowburn.
Total
nope, that's
wipe.
A wipe.
Everyone's dead. And they just need ×3 on a cart. Why isn't the sniper jumping down? You need ×3 on a cart. Oh. And they get it anyway. First round. Going to Fair Enough. If I'm going to be honest, it looks like the second round is going to go to Fair Enough as well, because they're at match point now.
Yeah, that was really like amazing. For any viewers who don't currently like get what's gonna happen right now, if PremTech don't win the next round, then they're out. Basically, what PremTech have to do now is they have to win the next round, and they have to win the decider round on Badwater for it to go to a third deciding map.
Yeah. Which, from what we've seen, doesn't look all that likely, unfortunately, because let's take a look at the damage output here. Well, the frags have been reset. I forgot to check at the last round. Damage output and the stats, it doesn't actually tell us too much. Snipers, even in kills, Marty, 6, Lolly, 4. Juso 5 actually, yeah, I guess that's where it goes. So now we're gonna change teams again or something. So yeah, that's how Badwater goes. Let's see. That's why everybody's standing still, because we're busy changing teams. There we go. And I think we're gonna see the same thing as we saw this game. Yeah, Fair Enough is gonna be attacking first. They're gonna be setting the time that PremTech has to beat. All right, good words.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was looking at the logs, and again, FE have out-fragged and out-damaged PremTech like they did for both rounds of Steel, so it's almost definitely a DM problem here.
Yeah, I mean, how do you solve that if you have a DM problem? Like, what can you do?
I guess it would be teamwork, but
yeah,
I don't think they're that strong on like teamwork either. Like, whenever we went up against them last season, they were stronger on DM-focused maps, like 5CP and KOF, than on any stopwatch maps.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the Sentry. It's at the same spot as well, fairly standard so far. This is as standard as you get. Small variations on where it is on the cliff there, but I guess they want it to cover the ground here, so let's take a look at the opener that Fair Enough is going to be using here. Carnifex is taken out immediately off the bat by Tzeni. Double kill there, buying himself some more capture time. Oh, huge bomb in here from the demo. Doesn't actually get it to Tzeni here on a triple kill spree. Haven't really killed all that much important classes, but hey, that's enough. Oh, backstab! And the zap on the gun. Nice work there by Inso before he gets taken out by a headshot by Tzeni, who was up on 4 kills right now.
Yeah, Swedish Santa there was spy checking around the tunnel exit, so Cobbs was sort of by himself alongside the combo on cliff. And no sentry means that Fair Enough could hypothetically have free reign of cliff. Wow, a sentry is doing so much work right now, reflecting all of Shadowburn's rockets. Shadowburn has absolutely nothing to do, he just has to reload and jump away. Carnifex is getting taken down. You can see that above ban is being blown right now. I don't know which team it's in favor of, but the Uber has been
earshot from GG Pro there on the medic as he craters to the ground.
Oh, Piste getting stabbed by Inso. God, this should leave Jake at a huge Uber advantage right now. Should be at least 20%.
And it looks like this game.
It is a tad messy, but it looks like Effie should be able to catch it at this point with ease, and Jake has an uber advantage, pushing to second right now. Tizeni there going down as well. No sniper to cover the sidelines. Unfortunately for Tizeni, Carnifex was overhealed, and Tizeni wasn't. At the moment, Cobbs is by himself on the roof right now. He only has Shadowburn to protect him. Shadowburn is doing his best to hold down the front stairs.
Jutsu getting Jake, that's going to shut down the momentum.
Yeah, very, very well played by Jutsu, coming in for his team when they were in trouble.
Oh, but another stab by Inso, taking down Cobbs, and the gun goes down again. Excellent spy work there, giving his engineer a lot of trouble, and it might be too late for them to even try and get like one of those stronger holds on the C point here. Because, you know, it takes a while for the engineer to get there, and it will take him about 30 seconds to get that gun ready to go on level 3.
Yeah, at the moment, Pist has about a 50-60% Uber advantage right now. Jake's only on 40% at the moment, and if they get too close, they might be able to push in. Jake's actually on Quick Fix, which is very, very odd. It's going to be quite hard to use Quick Fix here on third point at the moment. And you can see that Carnifex has also gone down. Pist still has full Uber advantage right now, and he could potentially get aggressive with Mato.
Oh, defensive Contra coming in here. He's actually holding it. And now he starts it, and now he's going to be exhibit of healing, because he will heal while he heals with the black box, and the buff and the passive go there. So he's actually going to be able to just buy his team a lot of time there. And look, he's almost at full health constantly, just buying himself so much health and taking on Carnifex, and I think he's going to get the soldier as well here. So much health! Oh, so good! Shadowburn really utilizing those unlocks to their full capabilities and dealing a lot of pain to his enemies. Wow, that was pretty good. Oh! Oh, Juzo here with the, what do you call that? Oh, dude, I forgot the name. Cleaver. That is so good. I always wanted to see that. Maybe that's like a new thing. It's like kind of off-classing as a sniper, as a scout as well. But look at this. Cobbs has been busy. His teammates have really been buying him a lot of time here. Mainly his soldier and scout friend here, as the gun is now level 3, and they have got the iron defense going here.
Yeah. And you can see that Jake has now switched over to normal Medigun. Pist here is running on about a 60% Uber advantage right now. They need to get something done, and they need to force Pist. Basically, they need to give themselves some sort of advantage. Never mind, Tizeni, Mato, and Polar Bear all go down. They could potentially force Pist right now. They just have to go in whilst the dumb man is down. Heavy going down as well. Reset there, positioning himself a bit too far forward when his team went down. Not the wisest decision, and this sentry gun should hypothetically get spammed out. You can see Cobbs is already retreating.
Yeah, he backed up his gun, and yeah, I guess he's contemplating whether or not it's safe, but it's absolutely not safe, and you take 33% more damage when you're carrying that thing, and I think the scouts saw him as well, but yeah, they did get the point, and now they're going to get forward spawns.
Yeah, can I just call out like a terrible, terrible Uber there by PremTech. Pist there, Ubered in Swedish Santa. Swedish Santa ran in and killed as many people as he could, but they sort of ignored the cart, and Zimmer just sort of like ninja capped it behind an Uber. It probably wasn't the best decision. Now Jake has got such a huge Uber advantage, it'd be awful if they didn't go in right now and use it to kill the combo.
Yeah, they just need to go with whatever they have and capitalize on this Uber and just stay ahead in the game here, but they're waiting a lot. And Pista's going to have a full Uber pretty soon, and it's going to be hard for him to even do anything with this. They're taking their sweet time doing this.
Yeah, if they don't push any sooner, they're going to... Yep, never mind, PremTech have got the Uber. That was silly. They had like a 50% Uber advantage if they pushed on the dot.
Yeah, just probably couldn't get a proper read off their opponents. They just seem a bit indecisive right now, which is good for PremTech. Oh, sentry out. Oh, gets picked up. Uber coming in, counter Uber as well.
Yeah, Red Team have got a much better Uber.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
Yeah, in fact, FE have actually just lost space after that Uber right now. Shadowburn with the Conqueror pushing his team forward. Marty there trapped out behind enemy lines. Lali there going down as well. FE have got no power classes at the moment to hold this cart. And that was so bad. They could have totally had the map. Like, not the map, they totally had the cap by now if they just pushed on the Uber advantage.
Yeah, Sweetheart going for a good bomb, just couldn't get a proper lock on the medic here. An interesting sentry spot. This is unusual. Usually you have it down in the bunker there. Oh, I actually moved it. There we go. And yeah, we're starting to see the infamous last hold here. As, oh! Carnifex are taking on Shadowburn. Shadowburn has been causing a lot of problems, a lot of headaches on the flanks this game. So
yeah, it looks... Ooh, it looks like they're gonna go in through main. They had to pop early because of the sticky juice on Polar Bear both going down from the flank. And the Uber ready was popped back so much later right now. So much later. They need to rotate and push through somewhere else. It looks like they're gonna rotate through map room because the sentry gun's actually repositioned underneath map room via a teleporter.
Yeah. We have a scout on the side there, and the sentry is now moved again, so I guess he's being a bit more mobile with the sentry, and he might catch him off guard there because he keeps moving it constantly. That might work in their favor though, but the spy is pretty close. There we go, dead ringing down, and he sees that the gun has been moved again, and well, it's been protected by the pyro, and the pyro saw the spy, and now the spy's in trouble. He has to back out of there. Interesting choice. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was about to say Swede there is pressuring Spyros there. He almost got pissed, but not quite, and he does manage to get shot down.
Sentry going down as well. No real static defense here, but nobody's really pushing the cart either. Here we go, Zimmer finally starting to push the cart here. We got Swedish Santa. I feel like he's going to do something great here. Comes in and, oh, gets headshotted. And then he dies.
Oh wow, amazing shot there by Tzeni. He takes out Marty as he's outside spawn. Jake needs to take the Uber off the cart because the cart's not being pushed. And Polar Bear there, who's Uber, gets a stab on Swede.
Yeah, you don't often see Uber spies get backstabs.
Yeah, oh man, like that could have gone a lot better for FE had Marty not gotten headshot outside spawn by Tzeni. That point was almost very well capped. Like, to be fair though, PremTech shouldn't have lost players. They were bleeding out players on the sides, and that wasn't working out well for them. However, they should be able to get a cap back off. Pisty has a huge Uber advantage of about 50%.
Yeah, and I feel like, fair enough, kind of, they had a lot of opportunities, but they just didn't take them, and they were lacking the finish, you know, Jake had the opportunity to take off the Uber, switch to the Uber saw. Oh, Tzeni are getting headshotted in the spawn by Inso here. Off-classing Spiper. Marty here, oh, taking the other heavy, and oh, being juggled in the air. Takes out the medic as well, and... what? That was really weird. Yeah, there we go.
So Marty, he dropped down from the top. He was being healed but with a quick fix by Jake. Swedish Santa pushes him upwards. Like, he just keeps pushing him up against the wall with the air blast, and he manages to take out Pist, who's hiding behind Swedish Santa. And in the meanwhile, while 4 people from PremTech were focused on Marty, and Cobbs finally fisted him, the rest of FE just sort of came in, got good positioning, and sort of wiped them all.
Yeah.
So it's very derpy.
Very derpy indeed. So, let's have a look at Zimmer. Well, not as the same spot as before, because the last game they lost their first sentry pretty early. Going for a bit more standard build here. 8 minutes and 31. That's like...
oh, that's about 2 minutes above average.
Yeah. So
however, like, it is, like... as I said, FE have got a slightly better DM, and it is a bit easier to hold than it is to attack on this map, so well, this may favor them.
Yeah, like, it's always easier to defend it than it is to attack, pretty much any time. So let's see here what they decide to do here. I always like to see the initial bombs, what they decide to do here. Oh, look at this blue soldier here. That is, of course, GG Well Pro's nice soldier dude, and yeah, he gets actually forced out of there. He was very quick into that tunnel, but they get forced out of there. Cart is moving in. They're actually, PremTech is actually really pushing the cart now. They have a very good time on it. They weren't as fast the last round getting the cart moving, so let's see what they decide to do here. Bomb coming in. Here's the demo. Doesn't get all that much.
Yeah, only about 50%. Oh, Shadowburn comes in when Jake is on 80 health. Jake was not going to risk it, and he forces Piss to still safe in spawn at the moment.
Yeah, getting the medic to pop his Uber right there was definitely worth dying there for the soldier rest. They're going to go in with another bomb, and now Piste has, you know, a full Uber. He's still in the spawn, just going to wait for, I'm not sure why he's waiting, but they should just go. Reset here, a bit out of position, a bit low in health. Tzeni taking out Crown Effects, sniper advantage for the attackers, but the spy is near Tzeni, and that is not a guarantee here. However, I do think, well, Uber coming in from Jake, it's not going to really matter all that much. Nice reflex there by the Pyro. Oh, look at this! Oh, the Zap comes in here. Doesn't have the right equipment to fix that gun, and the gun goes down, and it looks like Blue Team is finally going to take over there. Carney, oh, The sniper here. Oh, Carnifex really low on health there. Very unlucky with a teleport. He teleports in and then he dies. So that's like a double respawn timer for him there. Oh.
Yeah, and let's see. Now Ubers are even, but at the moment, fair enough, are about 3 down, and they haven't really gotten any hold on roof. But they have got no players up there, not even a sentry. So it looks like they might be trying to give up this point. They've already lost main to PremTech, so they're probably going to try and go for third. Zimmer has his sentry gun at the top of the slope again.
Yeah, that's like the Zimmer spot, I guess you could call it that. Oh, Reese going down there. That's going to halt their assault there for just a little bit. And the sentry's in a really peculiar spot. This is interesting. I'm not sure if it's the best of spots, but it will definitely do something. It looks like we have a pause.
Yep. But yeah, 6 minutes left for 3 points. Well, 6 minutes left for 2 points, really, because this point is pretty much going to get capped right now. Although there's only one engineer on it, and I can't really see... The rest of PremTech aren't really in a position to support the cart, so I wouldn't put it past Marty blocking it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the scores here. The scores aren't really all that different, actually. They're pretty even. However, Zimmer is top fragging next to X-Medic, while as Cobbs is bottom fragging on his team, so I guess that's a huge difference there.
Oh, we've got an unpause right now.
Yeah, it was the soldier, Sui, who had some problems. Should be fine now.
Yep, and... Ooh, conflicts there with the snipe on Cobbs. Cobbs does, in fact, manage to push off that cart. And 5 minutes 42 left for 2 points is what I'm seeing, although my HUD's all frozen up.
Yeah, the HUD will catch up in time. However, both teams are on full Ubers. And Zimmer is, he's set up in the Musa spot, so everything is looking good for them right now. They're starting to bunker down over here. Soldier engagement on the side. Sweet comes out on top of that one.
Oh my gosh, so many of them went down. Info there, but that one pissed. Yeah.
That was an Uber drop, by the way, so huge advantage for the defenders. They can absolutely defend this any way they want. You just have to be careful not to lose their medic and get too greedy.
That was actually very well played by Effie. Sui and Lali both went in and caused distraction, and this gave space for Inso to go in with the backstab.
I mean, that's the only way you can play Spy. You can't really... You have to rely on your team to cause some kind of distraction, because if there is no distraction, you're hardly going to get anything done. Maybe some cute ambassador headshots there and there, but that's going to be pretty much it.
Yeah, that's something I've noted about FB though. Like, both Sui and Lali are really good at sort of bombing in together and coordinating with each other. Yeah. And it's really worked out in their favor.
Yeah. Shock and awe, isn't that what you call it? Something like that. That's what the soldier calls it anyway. So let's take a look here. Sui here. Oh, runs straight into Tsane. He takes him out with a rocket to the gut. Now he's going to be battling the other soldier who really doesn't like sentries because he is wearing the... That was a GGWL Pro Shadow Burn there. Taking out Sui. So he's going to move up here and can actually do some long-range sniping with his rocket launcher there. Hits the heavy a couple of times, but that's not the biggest of deals. Uber coming in.
Popped right on the dot there. He popped in through main. Convex there going down to Mato. The Uber is popped behind them right now. They're trying their best to focus on the sentry, but the sentry gun isn't going down. Maybe he's trying his best, but he gets stabbed by Inso. Lali gets dropped in the Uber though, and so does Ascendary. Where's Jake? Jake is running back right now. He's with Marty. However, they're going to get swamped because they're only 4 up right now. 3 up actually, because Convex is a respawn. How did that go so badly for them? They had they had the better Uber out of that. Like, they had more time.
I actually did not notice what went wrong in that push, but I'm guessing it had something to do with their positioning. They were really far back and they just really didn't contest. And now, you know, PremTech is getting a nice little momentum going here, so showing that they're definitely not out of it. However, there is 3 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock, so anything can happen. I mean, if the time runs out, they lose. But if not, we go into a third round and maybe a third map if they're able to keep up this pressure, which is starting to look like maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, Jake is on about a 40% Uber advantage right now. However, Sui and Inso, they're going down the flank. It's not going to be good for them because they can lay down some pressure.
Yeah, so right now both teams are just scrambling around. Uber advantage for Jake right now. He has a full Uber. We haven't seen really any other miniguns here except desperation quick fixes or no crits created from either team. So both teams just running that standard play. Let's take a look at the red spy here, Inso. He's actually in a very good, peculiar spot here. So he will go in when the timing is right, and that should be pretty soon. Uber's coming in,
Yeah.
yep, and here he's moving. And,
Oh my god, Jake drops to Zenny
Oh.
again! 2 minutes 40 left on the point,
Carnifex
and
is dead.
Oh.
Inso is 17 health. Isun has to kill the entire enemy team by himself. Okay, here comes the milk. And the hero... Nope, not going to be any hero scout play because there's just too much blue. And PremTech captures. And that takes it 1-1.
wow. I must say, Zenny was on fire during that map. Like, I've never seen, like, anyone outplay anyone as much as Zenny just outplayed Carnifex. Not that, like, Carnifex was getting outplayed in the other maps, it's just this round specifically.
Well, maybe we're starting to reach that point where fatigue starts to head in. Because some players, they play really well for a short period of time. And then they kind of take a big nosedive. Whereas other players never really reach that high of a level. But they never really drop that far down either. So the longer the match goes on, it might be favoring Zany here. Because Carnifex have been pretty dominant, you know, before.
Yeah,
but now
did.
if you look at Carnifex is actually on the bottom. And Zany is actually second fragging to his medic. So something has definitely changed. So let's see if that continues in the next round here, as I thought Fair Enough was going to take this, but apparently not. PremTech is not out of it just yet.
Yep, and now whoever gets the... How this works is, for the third decider round, is whichever team got the faster cap time decides on where they want to go first. And as I believe it was Effie got the faster cap time, they've chosen to attack first.
Yep. Attacking first can usually be an advantage if you do something cheesy and unorthodox, but doing that on Badwater, highly unlikely.
Yep, and I'm gonna look at the logs there for the last round, and it looks like...
30 seconds.
Yep, this time it was PremTech with 101 kills to 75 for Effie. So whatever I said about out DMing, just throw that out the window just now, because
Yeah.
that did not happen. Zenny at the top there with 23 frags. It's very, very well played by him.
Yes, I think he is going to be pressured a lot more this round, because he got a lot of, got away with a lot of kills, while his Carnifex didn't. So there, hopefully, you know, Fair Enough put some more breaks on his sniping spree here. So let's see, yes, we have another first initial rollout here, and we got Shadowburn here with the exhibit loadout here.
Yep, and let's see if they're gonna try and do any bombs in.
It's probably gonna be some sort of timing. Oh, well, the spy got spotted immediately, and oh no, there's not gonna be any zap. Here comes the bomb here. Oh, actually gets the sentry lolly here. Cobb's there a bit slow on the pickup there on the repair, or even pulling out the Wrangler. And he's just gonna rebuild the gun here, but it takes him about, I'd say, 22 seconds to get the gun to level 3. So if nothing happens in 23 seconds, well, the gun is going to be level 3 again. So let's take a look here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pist is actually holding in a little bunker by point 1 to avoid any chance of you take it down at all. However, Effie have spotted this out, and it looks like they're pushing main. They're popping early. The sentry gun's going to get taken down. Inso there, the stab onto Cobb's right now. The Ubers pop back. Byron much later. And then Mato there picking up Zimmer and Sweet in that Uber exchange. However, it looks like PremTech are being pressured down nonetheless. Shadowburn there, blue account. He's doing so much damage. He takes out Marty by himself while the rest of the team is backing out. Holy crap, Shadowburn.
yeah, that loadout sure is powerful, and he's using it to the full of his abilities. And anytime he just hurt somebody, he gets 15 health back per person hit in the explosion. Meaning if the enemy is clustering up, you can hit a lot of target at once, but Pyros are good at reflecting rockets. Whoa, nice body shot there from the sniper there, shutting down the Pyro pretty well. And Demo Man in the sky, Mato here, gonna go around and do some cleanup crew here, and actually takes out Carnifex.
And Jake, he takes out Jake with that as well, and this will give Piss, this will even up the Ubers basically, because Piss went down.
Yeah.
Oh, Mato and Resaf both going down, 2 combo classes. They should be able to push up to point 2. There's level 1 there on the cart though. Cobbs is getting out though. He's got no one on roof to support him. They keep him to Zenny buff in the hope that he will rub his fingers together and do some magic.
Yeah, now he just needs his team to buy him a lot of time while he gets the setup properly on the third point here. There isn't really all that much here. It's a spy. Oh! Doesn't get the stab, but gets denied by the Razorback, and didn't actually get anything done there, so that was a bit unfortunate for him. Oh, but Zany drops Jake there with a body shot, taking him out. Here he lays dead on the bricks there, I guess, as the cart keeps moving forward.
Yep, this will leave Pissed at a good 70% Uber advantage right now when holding third. And third is possibly, I don't know if it's the hardest or the second hardest push in the game. Either way, it's very, very, very hard. if they've got a proper level 3. At the moment, the sentry gun's only level 1, but with the Uber advantage, that should buy enough time for Cobbs to get it to level 3, hypothetically.
Yeah, Inso is... Oh, did they hear him? Yeah, oh yeah, the Pyro definitely knows where he is right now, yep. He's not going to be able... This is what we mean, like, if you have the combo position like this, it's going to be impossible for the Spy to do something. And here he is, yep, doing some cute Ambassador headshots, and that's, like, all he can do. Because he can't get the Sentry, he can't get the Medic, he can't get the Pyro, he can't get the Sniper. Maybe get the Heavy or Demo if he's really lucky, but that's going to be about it.
Yeah, and at the moment, Jake's coming up to 60% Uber, so we should be seeing some sort of push soon. 2 minutes for 2 points isn't too bad.
Oh, Inso actually headshotted Zini up here next to the Sentry, actually, so he got a nice pick there,
oh, look at Shuso as well! Oh, Inso too strong.
Yeah. But can his team capitalize anything on this, though? That is the question.
Oh, man. So now Jake has full Uber advantage. Not full Uber advantage, full Uber right now. And the Ubers pop back early. Pistef doesn't milk it, pops back onto Mato. At the moment, Effie has got a decent amount of space and Pist is being juggled around in the air. Sentry's there, does go down. They're putting a heck of a lot of pressure. Oh my god, to Zenny there. Gets Lali, gets him. And Cobbs there holding down the car by himself, sitting atop his Sentry with that Wrangler there. That was
almost got
really clutch.
The Medic as he was retreating as well, but he's going to have to retreat, taking a lot of damage there. Oh, Marty here actually getting hit by the baseball here. Did not get hit by the cleaver, but that was pretty close regardless. And they're still holding. They're still holding after that attack. And the dispenser is just going up in the stairs again, and the Sentry is still up.
That was a fantastically bad Uber there by PremTech, and I'm going to give Cobbs the entire credit for holding that push there with his Wrangler and his Sentry.
Yeah, very well prioritized wrangling and repairing. So let's take a look here. Yeah, it takes out Isun. Scout's not very good against sentries, especially not wrangled ones, and the Sniper can't really get a fix. Here comes the Uber very early. Pyro air blasts him in the air and counter Uber on the Pyro. Yep, this Uber is not going to be able to do too much, unless they're just forced to retreat and we go back to more stalematiness. They might move the cart a little bit, and I guess that's all they're going for.
Yeah, that was a very bad Uber from FE this time. Oh, Mater, they're going down to Carnifex. They could attempt to repush right now. They just need to rotate over to another side. Oh, Polar Bear and Juice are both going down as well. Isn's back up there to pressure the cart right now. The Sentry Gun has moved back. Cobbs there has moved back all the way to last right now. He's rebuilding again. Uber's like even between both medics. However, Effie managed to bleed out a lot of players on the flank there. Shadowburn's up top. He blew the conch right now, and he's going to try and go back in against Zenny there, going down as well. Shadowburn outputting a heck of a lot of damage.
Yeah, and the cart isn't really moving as much as they want to. Oh, Mato here with a huge carpet bomb. Sticky trap there on Marty, taking him out. Kind of an overkill there. Sweet coming in, not going to be able to do too much red. So they're just basically waiting for the cart at this point. Look at the Spy, though. Good positioning, but does get spotted by the Scout, and the Milk is going to trace him down. He's not going to be able to do anything, and down he goes. Polar, no more.
Both medics have now reached 100% Uber, so we should be seeing some sort of pushing from Effie at the moment in, so they're going to... Zenny's gone down, that's their cue to move in. Zenny's not there to block off the sightlines. Please don't drop Jake, he's gonna pop. No, he isn't. They're going to pressure from top at the moment.
Here we go, finally he's going to pop it, and the counter pop on the Pyro is going to buy his Engineer more time, but the Sentry goes down and they have people moving the cart. Not a whole lot of red players alive here, as long as they can just keep the ×3 here. Wow, just juggle him in the corner there. Polar needs to get 7 kills, but that's not going to be enough, and 6 minutes and 30 seconds. That is faster than what they did last time.
Yep, that's actually bang on average. That was actually very well played there by Jake, holding in that Uber and milking it. They kept the height advantage, and it meant that they managed to pick off players before the Ubers were exchanged. They picked off like Reset, someone else, I can't remember. But I think it was Swedish Santa, and this meant that Senri, even though like they popped early, it meant that he could just keep Pissed and Cobbs in the corner there for him and Marty to clean up.
Yep, so now we got Fair Enough in the red and the PremTech in the blue. Teams have been switched again. And it's, I guess, match point for Fair Enough. They need to, if PremTech can't push faster than 6 minutes 30, they don't advance. They stay in Div 1.
Yep, so PremTech have to win this round to be able to, for it to advance the third map. And if I recall correctly, I think the third map is Lakeside. Yes, it's Lakeside for the decider.
Now it looks like we have applause. before the round starts.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, it is a pause. I'm guessing someone has got issues again. Meta
Yeah.
was lagging a bit in Steel, and Sui was lagging earlier.
Yeah. You know, it's the summertime, makes computers overheat a lot.
Yes, it does. In the meanwhile, whilst there's a pause, we have actually fixed the Mumble channel, so you can hang out in STV and sit in Mumble and watch at the same time.
Yep. You can take a look at the stats from the last round, though, while we got this little pause here. Zany here, top damaging, 3006. Mato at 3005. Zany with 12 kills, Mato with 12, Lolly with 8, and then Shadow with 7, and Marty with 6. Looking at the scoreboard, Zany still second fragging to his medic. Zimmer here actually top fragging over his medic. I guess you could always argue that is capture points and teleporters, but man, those things are important for a strong offense.
Yes, yes, there is. There's not much really I can see from the scoreboard. Like, it would be nice to have logs, but obviously, like, we won't get logs this early. I'm looking at actually the logs from the last round, from the second round there. And compared to the first round, like, it looks like PremTech did suddenly seem more dominant. They did get their stuff together. I can't tell whether it was PremTech, like, suddenly being good or FE making a bunch of mistakes, although FE did make a few mistakes in their first round of defense.
Yeah. So we will see. Fair enough. Just really has to pull down top-notch defense here. I'm just looking around to see if there's any unusual loadouts. Sui here actually going pretty standard bomber here. Gunboats. Let's take a look at what the other soldier is doing. GG, he's going direct hit, so he's going anti-sentry. Very useful doing that in the beginning and then switch later on. Zimmer, same loadout as he has been having the entire game pretty much. Both teams on regular Uber as well, so nothing out of the ordinary. I think the snipers are actually the exact same loadout here, actually. Yeah, Razorback and sniper rifle, and Razorback and sniper rifle, yep. Pretty standard.
So, what are your views on Badwater's map? We both mentioned that it was pretty cookie cutter earlier, but what do you think of it personally? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
I like it, but I think the third point needs an additional path around C, because it's just way too hard to do something, because the map should be designed that it should always be possible for the blue team to win, because it's not more like in a an impenetrable defense. That should never be the case, but it should be like first point is easy to cap, and then it gets progressively harder. But if the teams are equal, the blue team should always be able to capture at some point. That is like my personal thing. So I think like usually if you have three ways of approaching the point, it's good. But here you just kind of have two. You have the main area, and then you have the little flank on the side here, and not everybody can go here. So if you had an additional path, then I think it would be fine, because on most maps they're pretty good and considered good, like Badlands and a lot of other 5 CP maps. They usually have 3 or more entrances, and the entrance with the longer path gives you more an advantage. That's like a basic map design thing. And that's my thought of it.
And we have an unpause as well. That was a very good timing there. And you can see that the doors have opened right now, just now. Yep, and please excuse us for a bit, because the Hats will be frozen and Lolly there getting a TK, gets Cobb sent to Zenny there with the stickies on the card. It's the oldest trick in the book, and yet they still fell for it at higher levels.
Doesn't really matter though, like it just takes a couple of seconds and they're back up, so you can afford to be reckless in the beginning. You can also be, like, I personally think it's a great way of getting arena minefield, just run into it and be like, yeah guys, I cleared it. Like if you're an engineer or something in the beginning, it doesn't really matter all that much that early in the game. Carnifex are taking down Zany, so that's going to be no more annoying sniper on the offense there for them to deal with here. Uber pops. The engineer actually picked up his building. Is he just gonna? He's actually just gonna reposition it here.
Yeah, he's going to put it in the rocks there. That's an odd position that we've seen sometimes, but like we haven't seen before. Oh, the answer to the pause, by the way, was Isn't timing out there. Right. The sentry gun is slightly better protected, but the Uber is now popped back from PremTech. They've popped back through main. Jake's in trouble right now. He's only got 12 health. He surfs onto the health pack. Oh, he dies to Mato anyway. God, Mato, they're getting 2 kills on Jake and Marty. FE are in trouble right now. They're only 2 up. It's only Inso and Lali.
Yeah, so Inso needs to get a lot of things done here. He actually gets bonked there and chased by the soldier, and then he burns to death, I think. Yeah, he died.
Yeah, Mato there tried his best to sticky up that, and there's like 5 times right now on the cart. You can see that Juso is standing on the cart right now, trying his best to push it. And you can see that Swedish Santa's actually run forward really, really far right now to try and make space for some of PremTech. And FE have got a hold on third at the moment. I think Ubers are even, I can't tell because my HUD is broken. But Zimmer is trying to set up a sentry gun in window, and Lali does have...
It's a 30% advantage for the attackers. So they have a slight opening, a slight advantage where they can do stuff. The sentry is just now level 2. The Spencer is on the stairs. And we have a Carnifex at the sniper spot. And Sani here. Uber coming in here for pistol, excuse me. Here they're using their slight Uber advantage here to great effect. Might get the gun. Yeah, gun goes down. No super defense on the third point here, as they just kept the momentum from the first point all the way along. And this is going to be really tough for them to deal with. Here comes the red scout on defense. Can't really do it much because that level 1 mini sentry, which is a thing, is just too much for them to deal with right now. Counter Uber.
Yes, they Ubered past the cart. You remember what happened when Zim and Ninja capped the cart after PremTech Ubered in to block it? Well, the same just happened with FE. Cobster was left to sit on the cart whilst FE pushed back. And Swedish Santa there actually managed to save him by pushing them back as well, so that's very well played. At the moment, I can't tell how much time is left on, but I'm guessing about 3 minutes for PremTech to push last.
Yeah, 3 minutes. We've seen this before, and we've seen them just roll in here. And PremTech, they have been proving themselves that they're definitely a lot out of the game. They got a scary momentum going here. Oh, they need Shadow Burn here with this Dark Hit here. He is actually getting ready, and he has been spotted. He's very low in health, and here comes the Pyro. Lands one nice quick Dark Hit rocket. Kind of nice battle. He's going to be backing out of there, and Swede just actually jumps in and takes him out. So, but then he gets taken out by Polar PremTech. So a bit of just swapping players back and forth here. Uber coming in, not the most effective. Oh, excuse me. Cobb's going down. Zimmer going down as well.
Flags from behind. Takes out Cobbs. However, Mater there got the bulk of the Uber. Takes out Lali and the Sendry. 2 minutes 50 left on the clock right now. And FE in trouble. They're free down there. Gonna get some respawns in a few seconds. Jake there managed to dodge the Uber. He's on 90% right now. He has to stay alive. He has to stay alive and keep the Uber and hold last.
Yeah, they have to do this here. The card is getting dangerously closer. Heavy a bit disconnected from his teamer because he's taken out by a headshot, I believe.
Yep, and FB have managed to hold it in. Jake doing a very good job of staying alive there and going back through stairs and back to the lower spawn. And because of this, Simmer, who's switched over to mini sentries, can get defense up. Good job by the FE respawns to clean up and take height advantage and take down PremTech as well. 2 minutes left on the clock.
This is about to have an Uber, and Jake has a full Uber as well, so we will have another Uber engagement here. They just need to go. 2 minutes left on the clock here. They got time to spare, but not much. Here comes the Uber early out of the attackers. It's going to be a late reply here. Very well played. Only mini sentries now for the defenders as they're feeling the pressure. Can't really commit to a level 3.
Yep. Oh man, he's committed a bit too much to that. Oh, very nice work there by Sundry, taking out Juso right now. And we can see that FE are sort of hunkering down in the hole right now. They're getting a bunch of pressure right now from PremTech, who have taken the height advantage. So they really need to take them off. Shadowburn there going for the jump. He's going to hold down the top left spawn. And FE don't realize it, but they've lost complete height advantage right now, and they really need to regain it.
Yeah. Nice rockets here by GG. Well, Pro's Shadowburn, but that's not going to be enough here. Scout just barely touching the card here. They need every time they can get on this because they're really feeling the pressure now. If Fair Enough defends this, PremTech stays in Division 1 and Fair Enough stays in Prem. PremTech needs to stay in Prem to keep their name. That's why they have it, I guess.
No, they need to go to Prem since they're in Division 1. But anyway, Uber milked a bit by Jake. It's focus here on Marty right now. Switch over to Sendry. Oh, wow, PremTech are losing a lot of people. Polar Bear, Swedish Santa, and Cobbs all going down right now. They probably won't be able to repush this. However, Cobbs' mini sentry on top is doing a lot of work. Takes out Ison. They really got to focus it down right now. Shadowburn trying to do something, and he just got taken down as well. It looks like FE.
Zimmer drops Piste here with the crits Frontier Justice. And that pretty much, well, it didn't seal the deal here. Soldier coming in here, last minute desperation moves. There's a lot of blue on the card here. Why is the sniper running the Razorback? I do not understand this. He gets taken out. 17 seconds left on the clock here. The heavy is going in. There's not a whole lot of red defending, except there's a huge wave coming in, and this maybe look like it. They need to push it. Demo Man goes down.
Push it. Oh, pissed there, sort of craters to death, gets struck around by Lolly. 4 seconds, they can't push it now.
No, it's too late, but it was pretty darn close, and there you go. Fair enough takes it.
Ah, man. Like, that was... Wow, that was intense. Like, that was so close to going to a third map. But yes, FB win the map by a third side round, and because they already won Steel 2-0, that means that they get to keep their place in Prem for ETF2L Highlander Season 7.
Yeah, and PremTech just have to deal with being in a measly Div 1.
You mean Div 1 Tech?
Yeah, Div 1 Tech. Maybe PremTech next season. After next one. But yeah, well played by both teams. I have to say, both teams here pretty much... It was even sometimes, and there was one-sided one sometimes. But yeah, there was a pretty good match from both teams, I have to say. Looking forward to see more of them in the future, especially PremTech. They got a few kinks they need to sort out, and fair enough as well, as both teams like kept misreading each other and stuff like that. And wearing the pain train when you're on defense.
So who'd you say your man of the match was, like, throughout all the maps, GPS?
The man of the match? Dude, I have to give it to the exhibit holder, Shadowburn. He did a lot of work on the flanks there with his black box contrigger loadouts on the sides there. He bought his team so much time doing that, especially on the third point, so I have to give it to him because he was just on the spot constantly. So who would you give it to?
I'm really stuck. I'm stuck between Tzeni for like all the space he made for his team, and or Ascendary for the times that like he like just held it for his team in the last minute.
Yeah, well, you can give it to both.
Or both, yes.
Anyway, you want to close us off?
Yes, I do. So you've been watching Blackout TV cover this ETF2L Highlander Season 6 Premiership Relegation playoff match. It's a game between PremTech and Fair Enough, and I've been your caster Sunny Starmere alongside HiGPS, who is also on camera. VODs of this cast will be available on Twitch and YouTube, and you can follow us on Twitter and join our Steam group for more updates. Good luck to both teams for next season, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in.